Let's continue again. So now let's focus on SDC here. So what are we going to work on is routing and remote access services, configure site-to-site VPN. Yeah, when we do routing and remote access, we can do site-to-site VPN as well. Modify firewall rules. This is an independent task, I would say. So let's say uh, these are the independent tasks which we have. So this is an independent tasks. Okay, then group C group 2 as well. So this is an independent task. And this one should be done first. So this one is the group 1 task, I would say, because you do all these things and then you create a forest. It is going and promote it as a domain controller. This is the first thing which you have to do. So I would say this is a group 1, first one to do. Again, this one you could say it's an independent tasks. It is not going to affect any of our configurations so far. This one is also an independent task. I'm not going to do this at the moment, but I will show you how to create users and assign rules manually. So again, configuring DHCP services would be independent task, and joining the client would be a group 2 tasks. And we go down, we still have assigned clients with DHCP, so that could be a group 3 task. Maybe this is a group 3 task for us. Assigning DHCP and mounting second disk drive. This can be an independent task as well. Right, so this could be an independent task as well for us. Okay, so this could be the group 3 task which we are talking as. So configuring the DHCP will be the group 3 task. So these are the different tasks which we have in our SDC. Same way we go in here. We have installing remote routers services. Actually, there is no remote routing access services. So we are looking something which is equivalent to RRAS, which means it would be IP forwarding and firewalls. So this is what we will be focusing here in this task. And then again here it's a kind of a, you have to understand and you have to justify this. Child domain, can't create a child domain because a domain controller is a Windows one. So instead of that, what we can do here is add this network. So the client's server and Debian server, and Debian server on client to domain. Okay, so So this is what we can do here. Configure site-to-site VPN. So whatever VPN we are going to configure here, so this is related to this part. So I will put this as a task which is for group 2, if I'm right. Yeah. Configure DHCP services would be again part of this group. Configure DHCP services, and then join the client. Again here we can't join the client to this because we are not creating this, but we can join the client to the member of this one. Then we can assign IP addresses. So these are the three, I would say, three group works which are dependent on each other. Then we also have something which is independent as well. So it's very important as a network administrators, network services, it is very important for you to understand, to get the full requirements, to get a complete picture of what you are expected to be, and then you rearrange it, you order it, prioritize it, and you have to do it. That's one point. The second point is, always when you are doing your configuration, you have to expect some addition to it, something new coming up, which you have to do, which you have to modify within the network, enabling the services to work fine. So you have to accommodate that as well. Right, so for now here we will start with the routing and we will start with creating forest domain with your name. So for me it is nitish.acca. So let's go to the server. Here this is where you go and create all the details. So go create, add roles and features. Next, role based, select the server. The server is already selected. Here are the server roles which you can go. So if you want to provide any certificate services, you can add this. Any domain services, that's what we are going to do now. So Active Directory domain services, these are the tools which is going to be installed. Add features. If you want certificate services, Federation, refer to my lecture, I think lecture number 2 or 3, where we talked about different services within the Microsoft server. So these are the services you have: Federation services, lightweight directory services, right management services. So if you want to have DHCP server, DNS server, so this is where you have to add all the things. So for now, let's go step by step. So let's go and install Active Directory domain services. Next, so nothing much here in the features. Next, and then you install. So it is going to take a while for us to install. You can either close it and wait for it, or you can leave this up and running. So it is going to take a while. Let's let it complete, and then we will continue from where we left.